Hello, this is a timeless channeled message meant to find you whenever this finds you. So the tarot cards we have for this reading are Ten of Wands, King of Wands, and the Hermit. Okay. There's something that you're doing that's reaching its completion, and it's getting to the point where you can let it go. Usually, Ten of Wands talks about being so encumbered by something, and it usually asks you to unburden yourself. But with the other two cards that come after it, the term I'm getting is preparing for winter. Like, this person is gathering firewood so that they have a proper stock that they can burn over time. Something about the King of Wands, it comes after it. It's like you've prepared a lot of resources, or you lined all your ducks in a row. The term I'm getting is like setting a table because you're expecting guests. I don't think that this is literal, but there's something that you put a lot of work, effort into that you're quite passionate about, that now is the time to put it all together and to, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's the time to take time within you to really process it, knowing that all of the difficult physical work, a lot of the groundwork that you need to do, it's done. A lot of the work that has to be done now has to do with the faculty of analysis, has to do more with like planning. I especially see that here with the Hermit card. I'm hearing like some type of offering, something you're offering to other people. Like, the story I'm getting is that this hermit is refining something in secret. Something that, again, you have been working hard towards, maybe behind the scenes. Something that you feel very intentional about. I feel like it's been bubbling over. Maybe people see you do this, or maybe people don't. But with the hermit here, you're at the point of your journey where it's now something that you must do yourself, something that you have to like take control of and decide what you want to do with it, because ultimately it falls upon you. It's not that anyone else can't help you out, it's that you have to be the steward or like the shepherd in this situation. Okay, those are interesting terms that came up, but we'll get some clarification on these cards to see what they mean. So Spirit, can you tell me more about the Ten of Wands? Why is the Ten of Wands here? So, this is too many cards, so we're going to take the top three that are here. We got the Devil, the Star, and the Empress. Those are three major arcana cards. There's something that you desire quite deeply, something that you crave. It's like, it feels like a long-term plan or a long-term goal that you've had in mind. And with the Star that comes afterwards, again, there's this sense of investment that comes into this. I think that you have a long-term plan for yourself. It feels very like a really big goal or really big ambition. It's not something casual. It seems like it has a lot to do with your life purpose, or what you feel you are here to do in this world. To be clear, I do believe in free will. I believe that you have the agency to do whatever it is you want in life and to go for it. But there is this deep knowing, almost like a compulsion within you, to complete this task, and it feels like something that you crave and that you desire. And again, you've already put work towards this. This isn't something that's spontaneous. It feels so intentionally planned, so intentionally invested into that, I don't know, it's like you spent so much time in that active masculine principle that you're actually now being asked to step into the feminine receptive principle. Again, a lot of the work you needed to do is already done. It's about sitting back, analyzing it, and it's like following your gut, following your intuition. I feel like, okay, let's start off with like the devil. The devil to me actually talks about work. Often it's like what binds us or what we structure ourselves around. But there's also a sense of enjoyment here. Like, again, with that 10 of Wands, it does feel cumbersome, but it's almost like he's enjoying it because he knows what the payoff is going to be, or that it's going to have a lot of value. And because he worked so hard earlier, he doesn't have to work so hard later. Again, all of this is non-gendered, by the way. Star, again, talks about that investment. I heard pouring into yourself and pouring into other people. So whatever it is you're working on, it helps others in a great way, but because it also helps you, somehow I see it's like you're solving a problem that you once faced, but you created a solution or like a product or something, and this thing helps other people in the way that you wish you were being helped. So again, could be a business, could be a product, could be a creative endeavor, but ultimately it is something that you feel so passionately about, something so strongly for. The Empress that comes last, though, again, something about this feminine receptive state is important because you did so much work already leading up to this. It needs time to breathe, time to gestate, time to relax so it can rise. Kind of like bread. Like after kneading the dough, you need to let it prove for a while so that it can inflate again, so that it can be baked properly. So we're gonna get some clarifications on that next card. Spirit, can you tell me more about the King of Wands? Why is the King of Wands here? I keep hearing the word refinement, specifically when I look at the King of Wands and then also the Hermit. Like, I don't know, all of the wands in this reading are so prominent. King of Wands is holding that wand and he's considered like a master of this element. But when I even look at the Hermit afterwards, he's holding the staff, which is a wand, and it has no like branches. To me, this is like a refined branch, a refined idea, and he holds a light separated in a lantern, which is to me what the wands figuratively represent, like some type of fire. Something about what you're doing is ready to be refined further. So once again, for the King of Wands, we have 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Dang. Dude, this is ready to be cultivated. 9 of Wands is having abundance. It's about just having what you need. Like everything around you is just ready to be plucked, ready to be picked. And with the 6 of Wands that comes afterwards, you are celebrated for this. You know that what you're doing, what you can provide for other people, is a cause for celebration or a cause for victory. And I see that when you do offer it to others, it helps fulfill them in some way. Oh, like, again, with that star card here, pouring out into others and yourself. The Ace of Cups here. Oh gosh, it's like your heart, it pours from out of you. So it's like you have so much of an abundance of what it is you're providing that it like overflows and spills, and other people are able to benefit from it. So again, this is just an assurance to tell you that what you're working on, it's a good idea. It will definitely pay off. And this, not just for you, but for other people. You're encouraged to keep going forward and to do that thing. But again, there's this message of refining it or like harvesting it. So we're gonna get some clarification for that last card, the Hermit. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about why the Hermit is here? Oop. One card fell out. We got the Queen of Wands. And Eight of Swords. And King of Cups. Okay, so the Hermit itself talks about being in a state of isolation or being in a state of mind to reflect. I also see this here with the Eight of Swords. Normally talks about being trapped, but I feel like this is intentional. Like you're secluding yourself, maybe not literally, but like figuratively from other people, to discern internally what it is you want, what it is you're able to provide. Queen of Wands and King of Cups that come around it, I actually see you as both of these things. Something about the way that you're approaching this is balanced. So both of these cards are like, to me, court cards of the people. Specifically, Queen of Wands, Queen of the people, she understands herself, she understands her shadow aspects, and she's able to shine brightly. King of Cups is a man who's in touch with his emotions, who understands how he feels about things. I think that there's something here about your gut, how you feel about this entire process, that is prevalent or important for you at this time. So yes, there is something that you need to think about, analyze, and process, but it also comes from a gut space. Like, even though like there's something that you're thinking about in the mental space or the mental plane that you know you can step towards, or you know you can refine it in a certain way that logically makes sense, but I can see that there's something in your gut that wants to come out, or it's like it wants you to act upon it, because there's this necessary experimentation, or this necessary like intuitive, maybe like not logical space, but heart space, heart-led action that should be taken in order for all of this to fruit properly. I heard internally, how do I connect this to other people? So let's say this is about a business project or some type of creative endeavor. I think this is actually talking about like marketing or branding. Just how are you going to package this so that other people see you? Okay, I see. I think that's also partly why the Eight of Swords showed up. This lady is blindfolded, and I feel like in another context now, it is showing me as like your ideal person that you want to like market towards. I don't know how else to describe it aside from this, but whoever it is you want to connect to, your ideal kind of person, whoever it is you're trying to connect to, whoever it is you're trying to help, it looks like you're doing something to remove that figurative blindfold and to also illuminate their path. But there's something about putting yourself out there, something about intentionally advertising, intentionally figuring out how you're going to do this before like actually doing it. Something about foresight or like figuring out how to navigate this path is going to help you and save you in the long run, because a little bit of analysis may actually go a long way for you. Again, whatever it is you're offering, it's good. You did so much work already regarding this. It's just about communicating it out loud, getting other people to see it and to experience it as well. Again, something about this is both logical, but also in the like heart and gut space, something intuitively that you're led to do. So not just your mind, but listen to what your heart is saying, listen to what your gut is saying about how you're going to discuss this, how you're going to put it out there into the world. So that's everything I'm seeing for this reading. If this resonated with you, please leave me a like and a comment. I would love to hear more about it. And if you're interested in supporting me, I now have a Ko-fi account. You can check it in the description box down below if you would like to tip me or book me for a personal reading. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.